if you're listening to this in the car and you're on your way home,
we'll be in
turn
your
around
house.
because we're in your house.
We're in your house. Welcome to the Horror Junkies Podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Pat.
We're back. It's week 4.
Week 4.
We're dead.
This week was terrible.
This week was... it equally gets worse every week.
See, I don't agree to that. I think it's just like it plays by two. Because the first week and third week was great.
Okay.
Second week and fourth week, god awful.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
This... Oh God, do we have some great movies?
You know
to
that
talk
thing
about?
I tell you when I'm not into something and I'm like dragging into it?
Yeah.
That was like 2 of these movies this week.
Oh yeah. I was like, can I please? One movie kept like freezing up on me on a website, and I was like, it's buffered. Stop. And it kept doing these weird.
I watched everything on Shudder and Shudder.
Hey, Shudder.
Thank you.
But no, I watched one on another site and it kept freezing. I was like, this is annoying. And it was like, it adds more that I have to
annoyance. Yeah.
fucking wait for buffer. Ugh. But yeah, we got some fucked up, awful movies that you guys, 2 of you guys out there picked for us.
Also, it's the last week.
It's the last week.
Thank fucking God.
I never want to do this ever again.
Oh, we got to do it again next year.
If anyone demands a part 2 to this month, I will cry.
Internet, do what you do best.
Exactly. Do what you do best.
Demand what we don't want to do.
Exactly. As always, guys, head over to Shudder. Head over to Shudder. Use the code word Junkies and get a free month of Shudder. That's cool.
Wish I could work for drugs.
Yeah.
Here's my promo code. Give me free drugs.
Give
for
me
a
some
month.
free drugs for a month.
Let me try the free drugs trial.
So yeah, check that out, guys. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. Also, shout out to Rebecca and the Final Boys for suggesting 2 of the movies for tonight.
What are they responsible for?
Rebecca was responsible for Deathbed, the bed that eats.
I'm not talking to you, Rebecca.
And the Final Boys
We're no longer friends. Because you
And
made me watch that god-awful movie. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. We're cool.
We're okay. We're not on speaking terms.
I'll hold her hand.
And then the Final Boys suggested Unfriended.
Okay. I'll hold their hands, too.
Okay. God, yeah, Patrick actually enjoys that movie. It's a guilty pleasure of his.
Yeah.
But before we get into that fucking realm of bullshit,
It's time for the news. The news, motherfucker.
oh my God. That was the most intense news segue ever.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, what about
He
him?
has some new set photos for, what's that movie called?
3 from Hell.
3 from Hell.
Yeah, I've been looking at him. Sliding that phone my way.
Yeah. So,
It shows Bill Moseley. And Danny Torrance
stabbing.
stabbing. And then there was one with Sid
Yeah.
walking into his cell. Everyone, like, someone wrote on our shit was like, I'm not too excited about it because
Me neither.
the Devil Rejects did end perfectly.
Right? And it's like, you're only going back because you probably hit or miss with Rob Zombie. For
Yeah,
me,
it
obviously.
really is. It is a hit or miss. I mean, I responded. I was like, it just depends on what he's trying to do.
I mean, if this is his passion, because if you remember when we went to go see 31, we saw that interview that he had, the documentary in the end of it.
Yeah, we're cool.
And-
We saw an interview.
And he wasn't, it didn't seem like he phoned it in the movie 31.
Yeah, he really did.
And because they either didn't let him do the movie he wanted to do or whatever.
No, he gave like some bullshit fucking like
A house full of clowns.
no, like yes, that, but like he was on the phone with someone and gave him some bullshit idea and they're like, yeah, that, and he was like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that he's going back to, if it's anything like the House of 1,000 Corpses,
I like that one.
The Devil's Rejects. They're gonna be it's gonna be ridiculous, gory, and filthy.
As long as it gives me that's fine. But if it fucks up any of like the story that I
I don't. Who the fuck knows where it's coming
or where it's going? Yeah, or how they're gonna incorporate them coming back from hell.
It's just gonna be a giant devil that goes,
get
out of hell. I don't like you guys.
Y'all too crazy.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. I can't deal with you.
Chicken fuckers.
Chicken fuckers.
We ain't got Tutti fucking Fruity in hell. Get out.
I would if that line was in that movie. I would
be like, all right.
I'd be like, this is the greatest movie I've ever
needs
seen.
to win an Oscar.
Yeah, fucking clown business, lady. Another news: Godzilla, King of Monsters, is fucking powering.
Finally coming
stronger than fucking 2019, man.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you feel about the first movie?
You talking about Godzilla with Bryan Cranston?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna it's not my. It's okay. It's no Godzilla movie from Japan.
Yeah.
It never.
And that's fine.
Shin Godzilla is 100 times better. I love that movie.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get a sequel to that actually.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna fucking do more monsters. They're trying to build up the kaiju universe, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for it because I'm kind of ready to see Godzilla and King Kong fight. And I know that's where they're kind of building this up to is King Kong is going to fight Godzilla.
Yeah. But we'll see. The part I liked about at least the first Godzilla movie was Godzilla himself. He was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Especially that last scene where he pretty much spits in the mouth of the fucking moth thing.
Was it Mothra?
It's not. It's
not Mothra.
Some monster they made up. But I guess now they're open to use all the Godzilla monsters, which is cool.
Yeah. I'm okay. Michael Dougherty is directing it. And apparently it's got a May 31st, 2019 release date.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll see if that sticks.
Apparently it's going to be pretty fucking epic.
Let's do it.
I mean,
I want to see Godzilla have a post-credit scene to tease that we're getting King Kong.
Yes. Yes.
Give it the old Marvel brush.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Just give us what we need.
I'm always about monster movies.
King Kong was awesome.
I fucking love Skull Island.
Yeah, Skull Island was so sick.
So good.
Yeah. So if they keep pushing that type of thing,
which I think that's what they're going towards.
Yeah, because
Skull Island did really well in theaters.
Yeah.
Compared to the original Godzilla.
Yeah, which is good because it's like,
just
Godzilla had some issues with its plot.
I feel like the 1999 version was better.
Whoa, I wouldn't say that now. With Ferris Bueller's Day Off with fucking Godzilla and Godzilla babies.
Yes.
Which is just a rip. They were just ripping off
everything.
Jurassic Park.
Apparently we're getting this fucking sequel to The Shining, dude.
Yeah. That's cool.
Fucking Mike Flanagan is directing it.
I know Stephen King's son he wrote a book, and it's kind of like a sequel about Danny.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think it's based off is Dr. Sleep.
That'll be cool. I didn't read that book yet. I want to.
What is reading?
Yeah, that's the
thing cool kids do, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess nowadays nerds are cool. So.
Huh. That's true.
If I was in high school now, I would be the king. I'm just kidding.
But apparently it's coming out in 2020.
Yeah.
And it's reuniting us with Danny Torrance. So, cool. I'm thinking they're basing it off Dr. Sleep, the novel. So it's supposed to take years after the events that happened at that fucking hotel, but we'll see. I don't think you're going to be able to touch The Shining. And I don't think...
no, but...
It's a sequel no one's really asking for.
I mean, I wasn't asking for it.
No, I don't think anyone...
You should let Steven Spielberg do it, because he looked like it seemed like he had a lot... Did you see Ready Player One?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I don't care. You can spoil it for me.
Spoiler alert for all you people. There's a whole Shining scene in the movie.
Is there?
And it's literally in the Shining world and all that thing. They added some cool, not cool things. I didn't like it particularly. Mm-hmm. What Steven Spielberg did with that, but if they get him to either produce it or do something with the sequel, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because him and who's the director?
Kubrick.
Yeah, they're buddies.
I don't know why it took me I said it with such hesitance, Kubrick. Yeah, Kubrick. I'd be stoked to see Spielberg on that fucking film.
Yeah.
What do you got, buddy?
Lee Linnell's not gonna write the next Insidious, and I said thank God.
But he wrote the first one.
He wrote all of them.
No, he didn't write the second one or something. There was one of them he didn't write. And that's where like
he directed the third one.
He directed and wrote it.
Yeah, and then he wrote the last one, which was complete shit.
Yeah, well, I guess he fucked up, so I guess he doesn't get.
I don't know who to blame in that one because it could have been bad writing. It could have been bad writing, or it could have just been bad directing because they got a terrible director to do that movie.
I'll just say that I refused to see it after I saw the bald-headed key lady, and I was like, "This is dumb.
Yeah,
I ain't seeing this movie." I still haven't even seen Jigsaw. That's how bad I am at my fucking job.
Yeah, I'm the only one that keeps up with all this shit. And I'm like, are we doing that? Are we doing a?
It's because you have Movie Pass, so like you don't have to really pay for it.
That's
I'm fucking
true.
like, I gotta waste money to go fucking see this god awful movie that I know is gonna suck.
I was like, so when we're doing this Jigsaw review, and you're like, never. I'm not seeing it.
Listeners, if you're out there and you want us to talk about Jigsaw, you ain't getting it.
I'll do the Pat, just the Pat podcast.
It's just gonna be Patrick all by himself.
The Pat cast.
Yes, he's gonna do different voices.
Well, what I think.
This is what I think. You looking at? Is that the
third and final season of Ash's Evil Dead
versus the Evil Dead? God damn it!
Quote unquote. Thank you everyone that pirated it. And now we're only not gonna. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Hits digital this week.
Oh, look at that! I can finally finish it.
Yep. And it'll be May 23rd, and it'll be on Blu-ray and DVD August 21st.
Huh. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So,
looking forward. You guys, I'm not a huge movie collector. I usually do, but I've been falling out of it.
Yeah.
For those collectors out there you go. You can finish your fucking collection now.
Yep. And you can also watch season 3 because it's going to be the final. It's going to be the last time we see Ash. Bye-bye.
I mean, it's not the last time we're seeing Ash. Versus the last time we're seeing Bruce Campbell play Ash.
Oh, they can't do that.
There'll be a different Ash.
No.
They did it. They did it.
The chin, Mike. The chin. Bruce Campbell is Ash. No one else can take that. If we cover the news and I get to the point on the podcast where I'm saying, there's a new actor for Ash, I quit the podcast.
That day
I stop being a person.
Patrick,
I go.
Have you seen Infinity War? Patrick just turns to dust.
Oh, I'm back. I'm not feeling so well.
I'm not feeling so well.
Yeah. So that'll be the day I leave the podcast.
Patrick just gives up on the world,
and I live my full life and dream to live in the woods by myself.
Oh wow!
And be raised by wolves.
Wow.
I'm gonna smell like wolf pussy.
You're gonna smell like a lot of dirt shit. Is what you're gonna smell like.
I can't wait.
So there's this game that's coming out called Agony.
Mm-hmm.
I've been keeping up with it because it looks fucking intense. I'm an avid video game player when it comes to these weird fucking game things. But they released a new mode called Agony mode, which sets the players loose in randomized stages with just one life, placing an emphasis on the stealth and offensive skills learned playing through the game's story. So I'm assuming it's one of those game modes where you have to beat the game first, and then it unlocks the harder mode to play in. Like in Resident Evil Biohazard, if you play the full game in like easy, medium, or hard, you unlock this like a Masters edition, which reverts it back to like the original Resident Evil, where you have to find the ink ribbons to save your games, so you can't save your game all the time. So it's something like that. That's where it's just going to be a lot harder for you to play. Also, the one life thing kind of takes away from. There's this game called Hellblade. Something Sacrifice. I can't remember the person's name. But every time you die in the game, this corruption takes over your body. So if you die too many times, that's it. Like you have to start the game completely over.
Yo, fuck that.
I died once. I died once in that game, and I was pissed.
Well, there goes that.
All my fucking hours. So that's pretty cool. It's getting released May 29th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Nice.
And again, that's Agony, and it looks like it's like a Viking Hell type of game. It looks fucking metal.
Yeah.
Like just think of like listening to like Viking metal and then playing this game in the dark at night is going to be a good time.
Hell yeah. I'm down.
Anything else for the news?
Liam Neeson will be
Qui-Gon Jinn in the new Star Wars movie.
Will be casted
in
the new Men in Black reboot. I hope he plays K.
Yo, dude, no, he's not. He's Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thomas are
playing those guys. Yeah,
A and K, Agents A and K.
Oh, I hope
J and K.
I hope Liam Neeson's the old fuck.
I hope he is too.
Or an alien.
That'd
be sick. He's the villain. Fuck yeah. Liam Neeson is a villain.
Is he?
I hope so.
Okay.
I didn't read the article.
Okay. I mean, we barely read the articles here. We skim. We know we get just enough.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
This is not why you're here.
Exactly. You're here.
We're just doing this to buy time.
You're here for our devilishly good looks and seductive voices.
Yes, because they can see us.
Exactly.
This is where we take a look at the camera, break the fourth wall.
Hey.
That's a little tease for later on for you, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do later.
Yep, exactly. Nice one.
Truth or Dare.
God damn.
Gets unrated director's cut release.
Who cares?
July 3rd. I liked it.
What is
it was so bad.
What is uncut about it though? Like, what is there? They show one more death.
I mean, it wasn't really that graphic of a movie.
Was it PG-13?
I think so. It wasn't.
How did you go from uncut to PG-13? Usually it's like uncut to like rated R.
Yeah, I think it might have been rated R. I don't know. I don't remember. But I did see it.
Okay.
Wasn't that bad. If you watch it like you watch Scream, you'll have a good time.
Hey, fuck you. I love Scream.
Yeah, see? Exactly. So you'll like it.
No. First off, it has a 14 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's PG-13. They say fuck once in that movie, don't they?
I can't remember.
Exactly. Any horror movie that is PG-13 is automatically a bad fucking time.
A Quiet Place is now even bigger hit than Get Out. Box office.
I saw that. That's crazy, dude. But also, Deadpool 2 beat Infinity War in opening box office.
Dude, it's the most grossing rated R movie ever. Ever.
It beat the first one.
We're gonna get more Deadpool. That means
no.
I mean,
I don't think so. I think we're gonna get the X-Force.
That's fine.
You still got Deadpool.
They teased it. We'll talk about that later.
Let's
get on with this.
Yeah, that's enough fucking news. Insert segue mode here. We just fucking harmonize on those like made up sound noises.
That's because we're synced in, Mike.
We talked once. Jesus Christ. That's out there.
Our tips touch until we're just in sync.
Connected.
That's why the Spartans used to fuck each other.
Exactly. How do you want to start this? Do you want to start with...
Do you want to start bad to good or just mix it up a bit?
Let's do bad to good.
All right. Deathbed.
Number 1. Coming in at the fucking rating of a toilet seat that's found in the 7-Eleven bathroom.
Oh, my God. That movie was not good.
Okay, so... Just so you guys know, Deathbed, the bed that eats, which is
the title,
a great title.
Yeah, terrible movie.
Intrigued me. I was like, okay, this is original, a deathbed, and it eats. I got the whole movie from here. Directed and written by George Barry. Shocker there. Released in the 70s, and God does it look it. And just a quick synopsis for you guys out there. It's about a bed that's possessed by a demon spirit that consumes its users alive. That's a weird synopsis. It's sleepers. Yeah, I guess you could say users because they're using it to sleep.
I mean, they use it more than sleeping in this movie.
In this movie, there's a lot of fucking.
There's a lot of titties.
A lot of like. You remember when Sid, the clown, was having sex with that one lady in Devil's Rejects?
Yeah,
that's this movie.
Yeah.
There's a whole. The beginning of the movie makes no sense. You're just brought into this like people walking up to a random house and like a Dorian Gray figure just standing in a corner. That's what I got from him, Dorian Gray. And they brought a bucket of chicken and an apple,
2 apples and wine,
and a box of chicken, a bucket of chicken
from probably old ghetto ass KFC.
It didn't even. And it was eaten. Did the bed eat the chicken?
All right, so how the bed eats stuff. And people is the bed foams up to this yellow shit
piss,
and it drags the stuff into the bed, and then it looks like it's just acid. So
that's this whole movie. It's just
First of all, that scene was stupid because like they're hooking up. Like first of all, they break into a house. It's like, what? You guys don't have your own place? Like what the fuck?
Is the bed like Just everyone knows about this bed. Like, guys, you gotta have sex on this bed. It's magical.
It's gonna kill you. And then
they go from like having sex to not having sex.
And then she's like, "Oh, I'm nervous. I'm also hungry." And then he like fishes out for the food, and the food's already ate. He's like, "Just,
I must have made a mistake."
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be freaking out. I'm going to this random ass house, and all the food's gone."
And then she goes, "Oh,
never mind. I'm not hungry. Let's fuck." And then I'm like, "What the fuck?
What?" The other thing about this movie is that it just has fucking monologues
up the ass.
Literally. There's a scene where this woman, she goes into the room where the bed is. She's sitting. The mirror cracks. And instead of just saying, "What the fuck?" she goes, "Oh, that was weird."
Dude,
in her head.
Dude, the acting in this movie, I can't even call it acting. Because like everyone was just like bland. Just like monotone. Just like meh. Like everyone was that.
And then they get this crazy backstory about the demon who was trapped in a tree, who became wind, who saw a female and was like,
"Oh, I'd fuck.
I want to have sex with her." Creates a bed, creates a human form, has blood-filled eyes, kills her.
Yeah, because he fucks her. And then
she's human and he's demon.
And then he bleeds on the bed.
She bleeds,
he bleeds, and then that creates the bed turns into its own thing.
It possesses and
I don't know, dude. I just feel like they were just filling the blanks as they were going.
They're just like, "Fuck it, guys.
What's a fucking plot?"
They literally had a wall. This is how they made this movie. They had a wall, and they had everyone write ideas on Post-it notes.
Yeah.
And then they took slices of cheese, and they threw it, and wherever the cheese landed is what they put in the movie. Because that's just how random it is.
How'd you come up with that scenario?
I just thought of it off the top of my head.
Look at you.
I know.
You're a better creator than these fucking people that made this movie.
The best fucking part is the guy like at the knife and he stabs the bed.
Can I talk about that for a minute? The guy that loses his fucking hands and has not yelling or anything. He's just like, "Oh, ow!
I got bone hands.
You gotta rip them off." And as she's ripping off, like nothing's coming out of him. Like no reactions, no nothing. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
This is the most intense motherfucker ever. Is what it is.
Yeah, he's like, "I feel no pain."
And then like so. He's like stabbing the bed, right?
Because he thinks someone's in there.
Because he thinks someone's in the bed.
So his reaction is, "Let me stab the bed." What the fuck, dude?
He puts his hands in the bed, and then it's just constant shots of like hands deteriorating. He's not screaming, by the way. He's
grunting at most. Yeah.
And then he pulls his hands out.
It's one of those movies.
He's got clean, like fresh, like washed bone hands. And he just like,
yeah, it's
like the scene from Talladega Nights where he's like, "I don't know what to do with my hands." Yeah. That's literally what he was doing. He's just like, "What the fuck?" And then the movie ends.
Yeah.
Nothing else happens. The house burns down.
That's it. Done.
She like carves a weird symbol in the fucking ground.
Oh yeah, she like kills herself to bring back the girl that the demon wanted to fuck or something. I don't know. This movie's confusing as hell.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
The acting is horrendous. There's no we can never say this word.
Which word?
Cinematography? Yes.
Oh, no, it's just random shots.
And it's like
the worst transitions,
dude. The
ever.
Worst.
I was like, you're at one point. They're like in the movie. You're like you're outside, and then you're inside, and you're like, "Who the fuck how did we get here?" There's no continuity.
The best death was the black lady that
she was sleeping and woke up,
and because it was eating her, and she like runs, like gets her legs, and she like she's like crawling to the door for like a good. It felt like 10 minutes.
It probably was.
I shit you not. It felt like 10 minutes just watching her crawl to the door, and then she gets to the door. And the bed's like, fuck you, and I have sheets, and then grabs her, and then pulls her in the fucking bed,
and eats her.
If anything, this bed's a bastard.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker, is what he is.
What's up with the dude in the painting?
I don't know.
He's like the
Dorian Gray.
Yeah,
it's like a Dorian Gray figure. He's just narrating monologue after monologue.
Oh yeah, it was like an artist that once slept on the bed, and he had like an orgy or some shit on the bed, and then they ate everyone.
There was rings involved in the story.
He painted exactly what we're explaining is how they explained it in the movie.
There is too much going on and not enough actual writing to explain it in a good way. Like there's just like fucking lore in this movie that you're just like, where and why?
Yeah.
Did you put this here? There's like a weird orgy where this guy with the mustache is like, the carnival music. The guy's like,
dude, the soundtrack to this was god awful. The opening track is just like, you see, it's like it says the deathbed that eats or whatever.
They need
the
to
bed that
this
eats,
movie.
and then you just hear a guy munching on like an apple. You're just like,
that's literally this fucking.
And that's what it sounds like when it eats people. It's just like, oh my god.
I want this movie to be remade.
I feel like it had a. I think it had a 1990s. It's either a remake or someone say there's another deathbed movie.
Oh,
I want to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. All right, that's enough about that fucking shit.
It looked as bad as this one though.
Oh god, damn it.
Let's do Unfriended.
Oh god, yes, the final boys, Unfriended. Thank you. Thank you for that one. I've never seen this movie.
I've seen it. I saw it in theaters.
Of course you did.
Hey, this is before Movie Pass. All right, I paid for fucking movies back then.
So most of you out there know what Unfriended is. It's a more recent release, 2014. It's that movie where a group of online chat room friends find them. It's not even chat room. They're on fucking Skype.
Yeah,
they're just hanging out on Skype. Find themselves haunted by a mysterious, supernatural force using the account of their dead friend.
Anti-cyberbullying propaganda.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, this is definitely what this movie's about. Is
which is cool. Yeah. Fine. Give yourself a horror movie with a message.
This budget was $1 million, and I feel like they spent $1 million doing other things because it's
probably on the marketing. It was everywhere when this movie's coming out because it was like an MTV movie, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they were just like it's teen slasher movie. Like that's what it was marketed as, and that's what we got.
That wasn't a slasher.
I mean, not slasher. Sorry,
paranormal.
A paranormal ghost movie.
Yeah,
which was hot.
Okay,
in 2015.
So here are my complaints.
Here we go. They're probably the same as me, but I loved it.
I don't like anyone in this movie.
You're not supposed to. They're shitty teenagers. They're the bullies. They're the shitheads.
The actual girl was a bully too.
Yeah.
So like okay, I can't even think of my complaints right now, so I gotta talk about the funniest thing ever.
Okay, go.
So the video of the girl who shit herself. I was like, oh my god, she's attacking them because they filmed her because she fucking dropped a giant turd in her pants. I was just like, and at first I didn't know what it was, and I was like, wait a minute. No way. And then it zoomed in and I was like, oh, she shit herself.
Yeah.
This movie went there.
Mm-hmm. And
not the worst thing to get told to kill yourself. But I mean, like, if I shit my pants and someone filmed me, I'd want to kill myself too. Your life is over.
I'll be like, we all shit. Don't act like you don't.
Don't act like you never shit yourself.
Yeah.
In the middle of a weird
party
thing outside someone's house.
And then there's like some melodrama bullshit.
So
one of the guys was like, cheating on the main girl cheated
on her boyfriend with her friend Adam.
I had the confidence of I already saw this movie, so I don't have to fucking watch it again.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah, so Blair fucked Adam and Blair is dating Mitch. Okay. So there was that.
Oh yeah, she fucks the asshole guy, yeah. Which is just like
Mitch
typical.
Told the cops that Adam was selling weed.
Oh yeah.
Adam wished that Jess would die. Was that what it is?
Something like that.
Something about her life. I couldn't remember.
The spirit.
Yeah. What the? How did it get on the computer?
I don't know. They don't explain like how or why.
This movie literally, I'm telling you, it's just a giant screen record. Like they were like, all right, you guys can just film at your fucking house. It's not a big deal. Just have some headphones, some iPhone headphones,
and read the script that's in front of you.
And just read the script in front of you because no one's gonna know if you have a script in front of you. And then we're just going to kill you.
They did a good job of the acting, somewhat. For kid actors.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't
awful. I forgive this movie because it was a guilt. I was having fun in the movie theaters when I saw this. So.
God damn it.
Because it's like...
many screen jumbles.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're in the fucking 21st century. No one screen does that shit. Okay, get out of here. They're all on fucking like Max and shit.
Yeah.
Also, what? Okay, here's one of my problems with this movie. So... they have this group chat, the Skype call, the conference call they're kind of doing. They're all talking to each other. And then whenever she goes to write Mitch on a private message, the sound just goes away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. just because you open another application doesn't mean Skype stops working and fucking the audio just disappears. So I was just like, this is weird. I got to sit here and actually like focus in reading on what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because it's not captioned. It's fucking like little text box. I'm like, okay, that was pissing me off. And then I didn't like the fact that the entity hacked Skype.
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then they downloaded some. What is Ken, a fucking like wizard on the computer? He's like, here, download this game. It's a Trojan destroyer that I just have on my computer. Ken deserved to die. He was probably on some fucked up shit.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows what he was looking at?
He was the one that put his hand in the blender, right?
I laughed so hard for his death. It made me laugh so much.
Oh, because he was like the fat nerdy kid that no one wants to fuck, but he was actually like annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I hate about this movie was the ending, because it does what every other like tropey horror movie does.
Yeah.
It does the pop out scare scene and then like the O face, which if you've listened to the podcast long enough, you know I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
So automatically I do like this movie, but that's the one complaint I did have. I did like how they made the mouse kind of like its own character because it's freaking out as they're like trying to scramble the shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's all right. I mean, no one does that. But
no, not at all.
No one's like,
oh God. Oh.
But then again, I've never been in a life or death situation on my computer. Well,
wow.
I
sneezed.
We don't talk about that. But
I just felt like it could have been executed better. I honestly really think they could have done so, especially with a decent sized budget that they had.
$1 million.
Like, that's a decent movie budget. I mean, it's not huge, but like
it's decent. You can do a lot with that.
You could, and I just felt like they didn't.
You could do a lot more than what we got. Yes.
Exactly. And it just, I mean, it wasn't it the first like social media movie like that, or no, like technology based like scare, or was it on Friend Request?
Friend Request came out after.
After? Okay.
After this, yeah. That was it. I didn't see that movie, but I mean, I heard it was shit.
Yeah, same. They're making a second one, I think.
Oh God.
I just didn't like that. Like so they would die if they didn't answer the questions for Never Have I Ever. I thought that was kind of dumb. They could have done it different. Just fucking kill them in brutal ways. Like, you tried. Val, I thought she drank bleach. Did she drink bleach?
Yeah.
Did they go there?
Yeah, and the girl that killed herself with the strainer or whatever.
Yeah, that was Jessica.
The whore?
Yeah, but they were both. Like, who gives a fuck? It was so dumb.
But the main character was more of a hoe than I don't know.
There's so many fucking problems. Like,
all the characters are flawed. You're not supposed to like them.
Yeah. You find out that Blair's the one who filmed it at the end, and then like the
plot twist.
Blair's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, I loved you, Lauren. I loved you." And then like, "But you're the one who's filming up close Dookie Prime." Like, bitch. For real. A real friend would have been like, I need to clean my friend's ass right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thoroughly didn't. It wasn't the worst. I mean, it was I watched all of it.
Yeah.
And was kind of like, okay, this wasn't awful, but I never want to watch it again.
And see, I only watched it once.
Yeah.
Only once. And it is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Of course it is.
I mean, I guess you can't really call it a guilty pleasure because I haven't gone back to it, but I liked it.
Yeah, you enjoyed
I didn't
it.
hate it. I was probably in a good mood that day.
Yeah, that's what it was. You were in a good mood because this movie anchored me.
I think I was on a date.
That's why.
Yeah, I was probably like
not
paying attention to the movie and just like, I need to get laid tonight.
Yes. Deathbed definitely takes. This is better than Deathbed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The next movie I found while perusing Shudder one day at work. I was like, let's just see what I can fucking find when I'm just scrolling through the movies list.
Can I get some water?
No.
Okay.
The water machine is broken.
Is it really?
Yes.
Damn. All right, continue.
Microwave Massacre. Bro, this movie, what the fuck was this?
Okay, yeah.
The first 5 minutes, it literally just a girl walk up close shots of a girl's boobs, and then it just shows the boobs.
Not gonna lie, I was a little hard in that scene.
Of course.
And then, okay.
The guy, like, I immediately started laughing when they were eating lunch, and the guy pulled out a giant fucking piece of bread, and there was a whole fucking crab, and I was just like, what?
And you could tell it was fucking fake.
Which is the best
He's
part.
just holding it. He's like, yeah, you guys want to trade?
Yeah, anyone got some mustard?
Yeah, like, oh, God.
Okay, so the story of, like, how this goes is the main character, I can't remember his fucking name.
Fred?
I think it was Fred.
I don't know.
I think it actually is
I wasn't
Fred.
paying attention at all.
He apparently is fed up with his wife's cooking. Donald. His name is
Donald.
There it is.
That's right.
So he kills her with a fucking salt shaker and turns to cannibalism, shocker alert, that's never shown, to satisfy his hunger.
He licks her hand that's broken off.
Yeah.
By accident, and he's like, oh, now I like eating people. He's like,
he didn't even eat her. He just licked his
her.
hand.
Yeah, he
like,
just licked the blood
I
inside.
now desire the taste of human flesh.
Yep.
So bad. Like, it tried to be really funny.
I think it was trying to be a porno.
I also got that vibe.
Because
it was a low-key horror porno. Because the neighbor was into some all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like the final, like almost in the final part of the movie, she's outside digging a hole with a vibrator.
Yeah.
What?
And then there's like after he kills his wife, which I guess happens when you kill your wife, all these girls just throw themselves at you.
Yeah.
It's just like he's like a weird.
He is gross looking.
He's disgusting.
He wears the same shirt every day, and it progressively gets dirtier every time you see him wearing it. Which was just hilarious. No one thought to wash his outfit.
No.
Like, nah, he's dirty.
We can't afford that.
He looks dirty, so like it.
And then all these like pretty girls are coming up to him and is like, hey,
can I have a ride?
Can I fuck you?
And he takes them home, and he doesn't even have he tries to have sex with them.
Yeah, but he's just so awkward and like.
And I feel
weird.
like in real life, those girls were like, oh, like the one that was kind of like.
That's probably why they didn't turn to a porno. They didn't want to fuck him.
You know who looked like a porn star?
Of them.
All of them, but more so the guy with the mustache.
Yes.
Like he was number one.
Oh, the guy that was
seen him in
the
porn.
guy that was teaching the black guy about soul.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
What is? Or you gotta feel the music.
Yeah, he looked like fucking Hyde's dad from fucking That 70s Show. It's like exactly who I think Hyde's dad would be.
Low-key, if you are in your mid-50s, you have seen this guy in porn.
Yeah.
100% that guy is a porn actor.
And I looked at that guy, I'm like, oh, that guy fucks.
Yeah, 100%. So Donald kills his wife because he's tired of her cooking these crazy. She made like chicken cordon bleu. And he was like, it looks like someone ate it.
Yeah,
like that's the accents, by the way. Like literally,
word for word,
the worst accents you've ever heard. They had like 4 ovens.
Yeah,
and each one's labeled for different things. One's like flambe, fillets, plates. Another thing, and then they have this giant fucking like microwave that I've never seen in my entire life.
No, I've never seen a microwave like that,
and they never use it. Not once. No. Not once. In the movie titled Microwave Massacre is the microwave used, except for one time, and it kills Donald.
That's like the movie last week, the Nail Gun Massacre or whatever, or 2 weeks ago, and that's like if that movie was made and he only used it once. Or never. He literally, like, in one part of the movie, he is making snacks for their, like, boy night out thing that they were about to do. Yeah.
This is, like, an hour and 10 minutes in. They knock on the door. They don't even show him die.
No.
He's just, like, he's, like, cutting a hand. Mind you, there's no blood. And then it cuts, and then it goes to the door, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Because the microwave, shocker, affects pacemakers, and Donald has the pacemaker. They never show him eat anyone.
No.
They never show him kill anyone. Just him hacking up body parts and a lot of aluminum foil.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was a porno and didn't have a budget.
There's no wings.
And then no one wanted to fuck him, so they're like, what do we do?
Fuck.
I guess we just make this to a regular horror movie.
Yeah, this movie was fucking bad.
Yeah.
It was. And it was a rough watch, too.
It sure was.
I
enjoyed it because I was fucking laughing my ass off. Getting stoned as hell watching this guy.
Yeah, that's the only way to watch this movie.
Yeah,
like there is
weed
a lot.
Weed included. Like you need it.
This was
meth. Meth might make this movie good.
Meth may make it fucking enjoyable.
I'm still living in my car, guys.
But like, he doesn't get like. I just don't understand. Like, there's just so much random shit going on in this movie that you're like the head. Why did the head? Okay, so like he has like his wife's head in the refrigerator. It falls out in one scene on the ground. He looks at it. It vanishes. He's like, what?
Yeah.
And he looks around, and then it's on the shelf, and then it vanishes again, and then it's in the fucking entryway to the door, like where you would come in. And it's like, how is this fucking happening? You haven't made any basis that this head is paranormal or is alive. And at the end, the fuck, it cuts. I get there's so many bad things in this fucking movie. So he kills his wife's sister by somewhat suffocating her with a piece of bread.
Oh, let's talk about the girl he suffocated with a small pillow. The flower small pillow. And it looks like he's barely holding it in. And then she reveals, and she's like, ah. And I'm like,
what?
How?
Exactly.
I'm like, you could have just
the bread
punched that fucker and you run out.
The bread takes the win.
The bread does take the win.
He's like
half,
like he does it, but like she's like old, so he's trying to be careful, and the bread kind of like falls down, and it's like 2 seconds, and then she's like, oh, and then he ties her up, and like what's really funny is like the bread's still in her mouth, and you see her like 3 times, and every time the bread is moldier. Like, why not just spit the bread out? Like, it's not duct tape. She could have just spit it out and yelled. And then he dies. And then the house is for sale. There are 3 guys in the house. And this guy opens the fucking closet door to reveal this old lady with moldy bread in her mouth. And he goes, hey, guys, look at this. He doesn't even try to help her. He just like, come look at this old lady tied up in a closet.
This movie was bad.
My brain really hurt.
Was this the last one you watched?
Yeah.
Jesus. This was the... I think this was the last one I watched.
Oh, the first one is the last movie we were talking about. That was my first watch.
Yeah, this was the last watch on this was the last watch on mine.
Oh, God.
I wish I ended it on
Dude.
Bro. Party.
Massacre 3.
There's no 1 or 2, by the way.
Just to clarify, there is no Dude Party Massacre 1 or 2.
This is like Trolls 2, but worse.
Better.
I mean, as in like confusing, like where's the first 2?
Yeah, they explain it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they sure do.
So just a quick little rundown about this movie. Found it on Shudder.
Microwave Massacre, bad movie. Don't go see it.
Don't see it.
Stay away from it.
You'll see it on Shudder. Do not click. How it has 3 skulls is beyond me. It should have 0.
Unless you're a fucking crazy person and likes to watch things that people tell you not to watch,
then check it out.
Have fun
and let us know what you think.
I give it a 1.
Give it a fucking 0.5.
I give it a negative.
Oh man!
But on a positive note,
Dude Bro Party Massacre 3.
Best movie I've seen all year.
This movie was fucking perfect. And it's funny because like when I first found it, I like started Googling. I was like, what is this? Is there 1 or 2? And I started reading about it. And I caught up in the hype that it was like a lost film from the 80s. That they created this whole fucking like crazy lie around it. Like it was made in the 80s. It was banned by President Reagan. Jesus. And that all the copies were destroyed except for 1. And that now it's been released.
It's the 3rd film.
It's the 3rd film. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching it and I see like Andrew WK and I'm like, this fucking movie ain't from the 80s, dude. But you got me.
Oh, yeah.
You got me, studio. You had me believing I found some crazy, bizarre film that's never been seen before, and it made it even better.
Yeah, this was a fun ride. Just a bunch of chads.
Literally, the whole movie is making fun of frat dudes.
Which I enjoy.
Oh, yeah, it was hilarious. So it's directed by Tom Japeson and Michael Russellett. Written by Alec Owen, released in 2015.
It says 1970.
Oh, I know. I copied it. I write one of my show notes of like one like form like directed, written by synopsis, right. And I go in and I change everything. I just forgot to change the release date.
Oh.
And this movie is about in the wake of 2 back-to-back mass murders of Chico's first row. On Chico's frat row, loner Brett Chirino must infiltrate the ranks of a popular fraternity to investigate his twin brother's murder at the hands of a serial killer known as Motherface.
Motherface is so sick.
I fucking love Motherface.
Motherface is like the best villain, like
ever.
Best slasher.
Fucking Dude, should have pulled out.
Dude, her one-liners were fucking great.
Fucking beat Freddy Krueger in a long run.
Yes.
Should have pulled out.
She looked like Freddy Krueger too. It was great.
She did. And I also like the fact that she's like, you can tell she was like kind of like not good at acting because she would say them and then kind of like shrug.
Yeah. Like,
and like kind of just mosey off camera.
Okay, I did my line.
I gotta go.
Oh, man.
The fucking characters. They're Turbo.
Turbo was the best.
Todd. Turbo was a fucking rip off of Ash.
Yeah.
You got that? Like, yes. He was wearing like...
because he was wearing the vest and everything. The vest
ripped off, and then he had
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, he looks like Ash. I'm like, this is sick.
His paddle in a fucking, like, holder.
And he's like the biggest douche in the movie.
Yeah. You know I hate puppies.
Dude, arm wrestle me or else I'll read your diary.
Not my diary. Oh, man. First, before we get really into this movie, because we both enjoyed it so much, watch this fucking movie.
Yes.
I promise you it is worth the watch. Yes. It is so bad that it is literally fucking fantastic.
Had me tickle pink.
Oh my God. There's just so much going on. So who else is Andrew WK is in it. All right. And then what's his name? Patton Oswalt is in it. And I'm just like, he's like this fucking like demon, like secret society satanic thing where they
perfect.
Like, and the virgin is Smeckle, the police officer. And he just wants to bang children in his bang van. He's like, I just want to have a mobile library where I can just bang children's minds. It's just like so fucking stupid. And they all have great names. Like, fucking, I'm trying to get to the cast list because their names are so. Andrew WK's name was Ripstick. And they like clap hands and
then hold hands.
Hold hands.
I used to do that in high school.
Oh man, so fucking funny. I'm trying to find the cast.
What was Todd's deal? He didn't want to fuck his girlfriend.
So Todd is the smart frat who he's like becoming a doctor, but he does everyone's homework, and his girlfriend wants to have sex with him, but he's afraid that
she wants babies.
Yeah, she wants a baby. And he's like, you can't take my virginity. No, guys.
Yeah.
But she just wants to be a Delta bi.
Yeah.
Like, so bad. That's like her one thing is just to fit in and be a Delta bi. I brought beer, guys. Don't you like me now?
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here, Jessica.
But I brought the beer. And then he grabs the beer. He's like, look at you. Now get the fuck out.
Dude, Larry King is shortly in this movie.
Yes.
So the beginning of the movie, like kind of explains the events of Dude Party Massacre 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's like
they like did a panty raid and like the house mother got mad.
Which are movies that don't exist.
Which is even fucking bad. No, they're shorts, apparently.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, okay. Like they made a short and everyone loved it, so they just fucking turned this into a giant movie.
That's fucking hilarious.
So the mom kills them, but they kill the mom, and then Dude Party Massacre 2, it's the daughter of the mother who cut her mom's face off to wear it as a mask to kills them again, and then we get into Dude Bro Party Massacre 3.
Which is one of the characters from the movie dies, and he's mentioned throughout the movie, but it's like his twin brother who's like a loser.
Oh, yeah, it's...
is it
Brock?
Yeah,
it's Brock Chirino.
He has a mole. That's the only difference.
The only difference is a little mole. That's it.
Which throughout the movie, it kind of goes and comes.
Just like they forgot to draw them. There's also like 13 deaths in the first 6 minutes of this.
Yes.
Movie. Some guy explodes while doing a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. This movie's like off the wall insane. Like if you like movies like Dead or Alive and shit like that, like
where it's just like straight up gore.
Yes.
There's no real storyline at all. It's just like the practical effects, people dying left and right. That is 100% this movie. You got a beef. What was his name? Sizzler. So Sizzler's a pledge, and he gets put in the beef box. He's a vegetarian, and no one respects him. And then there's ZQ.
Yeah.
Who he's the videographer of the group, so he videos everything. Like how he dies. A tree limb falls on him, and he's so excited. He's like, dude, get the camera. This is a great shot. And then Motherface comes, and she ties him with a rope, and she's like pulls him right apart. And he's like, "This is so awesome!" Like,
and then later in the movie, they're like, "Oh, he conquered his fear of heights," and then he
ziplines down and covers them in blood.
Yeah, because he's dead in half.
Oh my god, so fucking. Oh god, the deaths were so fucking funny. Todd, he's finally having sex, and she's like, "Just keep doing it, Todd. You're doing it. You're in there. You're in there." And he gets hit.
Oh yeah, he gets stabbed in the back.
And then Motherface goes, should have pulled out.
And then pulls out the machete that I guess she stabs him with, and then he just falls asleep. And she's like, "Oh, he's done." And then falls asleep next to him, wakes up, and he's dead. And you're like,
and she's also pregnant now.
Yeah.
The fastest pregnancy. So like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. So like, I can't.
So halfway in the movie, like it's just Brent and Jessica that are alive. He goes, "Oh, we're the only two left." And she goes, "Not 2, 3." And she like grabs her stomach, and then Motherface comes and bursts in and kills little Todd.
And it's a fetus.
It's just a fucking fetus.
Like in a couple hours, it turned from a fucking sperm into a fetus.
Literally.
Just for that scene.
Oh my god,
it was fucking perfect. This movie's great.
God, I can literally I just want to do a whole episode on Dude Bro Party Massacre 3.
I want to throw a movie night. Yeah, and invite people just to watch this movie.
Because people need to watch it. This is like a cult classic. Like this is like one of those movies where like,
and it deserves to be.
There's a whole 5-minute scene where they're looking for Sizzler, and he, fucking Brent Chirino just goes to like different areas of time. Sizzler, and then they reversed it to where it said Sizzler backwards.
Yes,
what the fuck is going on?
Also, I was stoned as shit watching it. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Also, their pranks.
Started freaking out.
They drowned their entire town.
Yeah.
I want you to take a picture with my dead wife. And this guy's he's like, make the picture funny. And they're like humping the tombstone. He's like, "That's right. You desecrate my little son's grave by fucking it." They're like, "What?"
And then Motherface tries to kill that guy because he's like in the middle of the pond, like on the boat.
He's on his paddy boat.
Yeah, and then she tries to I think she has like a crossbow or something.
A bow and arrow.
A bow and arrow, and she tries to fling it, and he just shoots himself, and you're just like, she's like, "Well, my job's here done."
And then he's fucking alive later on.
Yeah, later in the movie. This movie's ridiculous.
This
in the best way possible.
Is so fucking funny. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who Andrew WK is, I'm sorry. Because everyone should know who he is.
Yeah.
They do one of those 80s cleaning sitcom things, yes. And they put a tape in. By the way, they had to make the music for this fucking movie. There's no way they bought movie rights. The music is trash. But the tape they put on, it's called Work Hard, and when they're done, they flip it, and it's called Party Hard, which is his CD that's called Work Hard, Party Hard.
Party Hard, yeah.
I thought when they did that, they were going to play Andrew WK's music, but they didn't, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
It made it even better.
Or even in between shots, they do a cut to commercial shit.
Yes.
Perfect.
The best thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Just like
the Goblin Pizza.
Yes.
There's just random cuts in the movie where there's funny ass commercials.
So perfect.
Oh my god, I want to meet these people.
Hey.
If you're listening, because you liked one of our tweets, 5 Second Studios, we want to fucking hang out, because this movie is
We want to do a podcast with you guys and talk about this movie.
By far, my most favorite scene is when the bag of oranges.
Oh my god.
So she's like, I'm a bag of oranges, Schmeckle. Just look back and feel. They cut scenes, and it's this woman who then becomes a bag of oranges through everything. And so Schmeckle is a police officer who's ridiculous, and he's supposed to be the virgin sacrifice for Motherface. And to be not a virgin anymore, she has sex with him. And he's like, "Oh god, yeah, I'm not a virgin anymore." And then it cuts back later on in the movie, and it's just a bag of fucking oranges on top of him fucking him, and just what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, this movie was fucking great.
Oh, watch this fucking movie.
The cops were great.
The cops are funny.
It's hilarious. Wheelchair guy.
I've mastered the power of animals.
He's fucking fucking equal.
There's just a person in a bear costume, which is the funny. He goes, caw, caw, and a fucking eagle appears. She's like, look at this, the most majestic motherfucking animal. Because he
just learned how to curse.
He just learned how to curse, so he's like saying fuck over everything. And she kills him. She like throws a hatchet straight at his ass. Yeah. And the animals drag him away.
They were dicks to him. They're like, no room in the...
No, there's no wheelchair accessible paddy boat, so we'll come back to you. You got to go 20 miles.
In a wheelchair.
Oh, God.
This movie. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. This movie should have 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has an 84.
That's good.
Yeah. It's on Shudder, guys, so if you want to watch this movie, use that fucking code, that passcode, get your free month, and just watch this, and then you can cancel it. This movie's fucking worth the watch.
Good movie.
Good movie.
This was a good week. I'm glad it's over.
I'm glad it's fucking over. That's all the movies we had to discuss. I said, thank you people who suggested them, and also these sick finds that I found this week. God damn it.
I can't wait for part 2
of
next year.
Oh my God.
It's so bad it's good.
Oh, now we know better. Now we know where to look. We're going to have some shit ones for you guys next year.
We'll do it next May probably, if anything. I don't know. Maybe
we'll
make
see.
it a May thing.
Yeah, May thing. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue pretty well. Next month,
yes,
we have a
cool. We're going to announce it.
Patrick came up with a really cool idea, so I will let you tell everyone.
We're going to go to Disney.
We're going to Disney. That's all the podcast. This is just going to be me and Patrick at Disney.
No, we're going to be doing movie reviews and stuff like that to old Disney Channel original and Disney Studios their Halloween movies.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing like Halloween Town, Under Wraps,
Hocus
Pocus, of course.
The Phantom of the Megaplex.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
The Tower of Terror.
Yes.
The Haunted Mansion. There's a lot of good movies on there. So if you're out there and you love those Disney originals,
send us links because we don't know if we're going to find these.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to find these movies. But no, if you have one of those movies maybe we're just not thinking of, because there are a lot out there.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I had one the other day that wasn't on the list, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that."
If you didn't write it down,
I didn't know.
Oh, didn't know. I took my day. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. The whole month of June is Disney World.
Yes,
it's gonna be kid friendly.
Fuck,
your kids can listen to the podcast.
Fucking shit.
God damn it. Oh, one of the movies is Smart House. Don't ask us why. But when we get to that part of the episode, you'll know why.
Yeah, I gotta organize and figure out how we're gonna do it. 4 episodes and fit all those in.
Yeah,
I think we should do a whole episode just on Halloween Town, and
because that's all 3 movies. Or
do you want to do that, or do you just want to do the first movie?
I kind of just want to do the first. I mean, the second one's pretty badass. Calabar's Revenge was pretty sick.
How about we just do 2?
Okay, 1 and 2.
Okay.
Not 3. Fuck 3. 3, the high school one didn't happen. That one never fucking happened.
I think there's a 4th one too.
Is there?
I think so.
I've always wanted to live in Halloween Town.
Me too. It's so sick.
I can't wait to do that. It's going to be a fun month.
Yeah. So next month, tune in
to Disney World.
Patrick's
drawing some cool ass art for it too, so be on the lookout for that.
When I'm done drawing my cybernetic anime bitches.
Okay.
I'll be posting those on Instagram later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look out, Patrick exclusive. All right, so real quick, an extra film that Patrick wants to talk about that we saw.
Time to get hairy and sweaty for you guys.
Time to get hairy and sweaty for you guys.
I'm adjusting my glasses.
And let me move my mustache hairs. Deadpool 2 came out last week, guys. It's fucking up the box office. It's fucking up people's minds, and it's a family-friendly film.
Yeah, so go take your kids to go see it.
Take your kids. This movie is good for you. Right off the bat, I don't want to spoil too much because it is still new. It's a week? It's not even a week old yet.
I don't want to spoil it.
What to do? Spoiled. I don't give a shit. Spoiled. Get the fuck out of here. You haven't seen Deadpool 2. What are you, living on a rock eating mac and cheese?
Yeah, it's the biggest R-rated movie ever.
It beat him.
Who didn't see it?
Yeah.
So, baby legs.
Oh, you're just going to sit out there with
Yes, I'm starting it off. That was the best. Because last movie, the first Deadpool, baby hands. I'm like, how you gonna amp how you gonna amp it up this time? Baby fucking legs with baby dick. Best.
Just walks. It was the most cringe-worthy part of the whole movie, and it was hilarious.
Oh, I was fucking dying. One of my coworkers when we do caricatures, he has his whole book of pre-bodies. So he draws like just the bodies and not the heads.
Okay.
He did Deadpool with baby legs, which no one's gonna buy. He just did it because it was fun. He's like, I'm putting this in the book. I know no one's gonna fucking buy it.
There's gonna be that one person.
I hope so.
There's gonna be that one. Sir, I will give you $1 million for this.
Not mean to ride you out, but we do work at Disney, and we can. There's no baby dick in the picture, but he has the Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but perfect.
That was hilarious. I loved Domino. She was so fucking
sick.
awesome in this movie.
How your powers luck? How's that going to be cinematic? And then just like this whole crazy shit happens around her, like so cinematic.
So cinematic. It's fucking perfect. Also, I really love the fact that they introduced all these characters
and killed them off.
Killed them. Brad Pitt as the Vanisher. That was so fun.
Matt Damon was in there.
Was it Matt Damon? That was Brad Pitt.
No, it was Brad Pitt, but Matt Damon's the two old guys when Cable comes in.
Really?
Yeah, I think I heard somewhere where Matt Damon's one of the old guys.
The rednecks drinking beer and he just fucking kills them?
Yeah.
That was the funniest shit. I got Terminator vibes so bad from Cable.
And they knew that was what they were doing because it's from the future.
I wanted him to be like, give me your shoes, boots, and your motorcycle. And just fucking...
dude, that Cable was perfect.
Cable was absolutely 100% perfect.
That guy has a year. There's a good year. He's Thanos. He's in some other fucking crazy movie.
I'm sure he is.
And he's playing Cable.
And I love that they made fun of him as Thanos in the movie. That was fucking funny. What else? Julian was hilarious. He was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Was it Fire Fist?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, he's another one of the mutants that have fire power. There's like a whole thing with like pyros and like fire bending with
firebenders with the fucking Last Airbender.
Well, like they can control fire and shit. Like there's a whole race of mutants. Like that's how it breaks out too. Yeah. Like the mutants and then there's
I like the storyline. I sometimes when you get sequels, sometimes they're not good. Yeah. Sometimes you're a little like I'm always a little hesitant when I see a sequel. I'm like, oh shit, like is it gonna actually beat the first one? This 100%, in my opinion, beats the first Deadpool. And
especially due to the fact like before this movie came out, we were already hearing like the director left because of creative differences and like shit like that. But knowing that Ryan Reynolds has been part of this a big part of the movie, not only just acting in it, but like producing it, making sure that it's the movie that he thinks that we deserve. Yeah, is doing a lot. Like it's forgivable on the this is complaints I do have in this movie because I still think the first one's a lot better. Okay, it's a lot funnier. Okay, I mean this movie is funny. Yeah, but I feel like the first one was like a lot funnier. It wasn't trying to be. Okay, it wasn't trying to. It was a Deadpool movie, but it wasn't trying to be a Deadpool movie. As for this one, it was like
we're gonna try to be Deadpool.
We're gonna be Deadpool, and there's gonna be chimichanga jokes and all that junk. And it's like I loved it, but like if I had to like nitpick this movie and like a complaint on that, it's that. Okay. But yeah, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool makes so much sense.
I love the cleaning up the storyline. Yeah, like it goes to fucking Wolverine Origins. He kills old Deadpool.
He kills Ryan Reynolds reading the script for Green Lantern.
He's like, "You're welcome, Canada." Yeah. Oh man, just clean up the timeline.
The Juggernaut.
Oh yeah,
that was a huge surprise for me because I did not think. Well,
because our buddy Jake was like, "I think they're gonna do the Juggernaut." Because he was reading stuff somewhere that they were hitting on.
I didn't read anything. I watched one trailer, and so the scene where they're in the jail truck, whatever. Yeah. Which was a great scene because you see Deadpool fighting Cable with Domino, which was so sick.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And she's just like leaves the car. She's like, "My power's good luck. Fuck
this." Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it crashes, and you see I saw like a helmet a little bit pop out. I'm like, if they do Juggernaut, I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself. And then it was Juggernaut, and I was like, oh god, I gotta poop.
Fucking rips Deadpool in half.
Yes. And that's how he gets the baby legs.
That's how you get the baby legs.
Oh man. And
I love the whole Deadpool Colossal relationship they're making. It's so funny. Like he just like hugs he hugged in the one scene in the X-Men house. He's hugging Colossus, and he goes to touch his butt. Yeah. And Colossus moves his hand, but then he puts his hand back down, and Colossus just accepts it. He's just like, okay. And then the whole like carrying him scene. Yes. And also the 16 candles rip with the fucking him holding. Yes. Oh my god, dude. So fucking perfect.
Oh, the X-Men scene where he's like, "There's only 2 of you here,"
and the entire cast just closes the door. Oh man, this movie has so many funny things in it.
Yeah, it literally. I had such a good time with Deadpool 2. Yeah. It deserves the money it's making.
Here's my thing. With the success of the now 2 rated R Marvel affiliated movies, do you think Disney will try it?
I mean, it would be stupid for them not to.
I feel like if they give
it would
us
be so dumb
a
for
rated
them.
R, it doesn't have to be so obscene like Deadpool.
No.
It just give us a fucking not PG-13. I'm tired of seeing these linear characters with no depth and they're all doing good. No, not every Marvel superhero is fucking
Hank Pym's supposed to be a wife beater.
Yeah, and they just totally ignored that. I mean, no, they kind of brought it up barely in the Ant-Man movie, but yeah, he's a piece of shit. They try to make him look like he's a cool old guy. No, he's a piece of shit, and there's a reason why Wasp hates him.
Yeah.
But no, I just kind of want to see if Disney and Marvel will ever just release a rated R movie to see. Come on, Deadpool is making millions.
And they got to be looking at that.
It beat Infinity War.
Yeah.
This is a movie they've been waiting to do for 10 years. This movie, Deadpool 2 comes out and it's literally hold my beer. I'm going to fuck this place up. And that's what this movie did.
Which is so shocking to me because it's that should show you the fandom for Deadpool should gravitate towards, if this deal does go with Disney.
Yeah.
They should continue doing Ryan Reynolds Deadpool.
Yeah.
That's his power. He breaks the fourth wall. Have that be a butt of the joke throughout the whole movie. Mm-hmm. It's this is a Disney movie. Remember that. Which I didn't like in Deadpool 2 because it kind of took me out of some of the scenes where he was just being Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, and I'm whatever. But I mean, you're not making these movies for me anyways.
Exactly.
So it's let that be the butt of the whole joke. If this deal does go with Disney and Fox, let Deadpool make jokes that he's part of. He's a Disney.
He's part of Disney now.
He's Disney.
Make him wear Mickey ears in one of the movies.
Exactly.
Something. That'd be hilarious,
dude. Done.
Yeah.
So done. That's your cover. That's literally the cover of Deadpool 3.
Just Mickey ears.
Mickey ears and Deadpool's face.
Yeah.
But if not, I would like to still see them continue with X-Force because
I think they're definitely going to do
I mean, yeah, that's apparent in the end of Deadpool where he's all ashy and shit, and it's the
gray suit.
Yeah. It's X-Force.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he started X-Force and they all died, and when he goes back and when he finally gets
he just saves Peter.
He just saves Peter.
Which I feel like Peter's going to become something.
Oh yeah. They have to be teasing something for that.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a good joke. T.J. Miller kind of was not really that great in this movie. That was my other complaint.
T.J. Miller,
the guy that works at the bar.
Oh yeah,
because he just made fun of Deadpool looking like shit.
Yeah, he also called it a bomb threat a while ago too, so he may not be doing too well. He got super drunk and called a bomb threat, and
T.J. Miller.
Yeah, dude,
what's going on with him? Because
he's not on Silicon Valley anymore either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck's going on with him?
He's going down. But no, Deadpool 2 was a lot of fun.
He's funny as hell though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but
Deadpool 2 was a lot of fun. Really good movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Wow. You know how we like to talk about our nerd things on our horror podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's our damn show. We do what we fucking want.
Yes. We might do Han Solo next week.
Oh, God.
Because I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
I'm going to go see it this weekend, so don't worry.
You got to go see it.
Yeah, if you guys see it, let us know.
You can see it now. I saw on my movie pass that Waterford was showing it now.
Really?
At 12 o'clock.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
As usual, guys, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Horror Junkies FL. Keep letting us know how you think of the show. Those reviews are awesome. We've gotten a lot recently, which is really cool. A lot of cool feedback. We're getting to talk to a lot of people. Keep doing it. We enjoy it. We enjoy talking to you guys. Mostly you talk to me. Patrick doesn't talk to anyone.
I talk to some of them. They went beyond the podcast Instagram and lurked into my DMs, which is cool.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you.
They snuck into Patrick's DMs.
That's fine.
So yeah, just keep doing what you do. It's awesome. We like it, and by you guys reviewing our show, it helps us get to other people who may want to listen to two bearded people yell into microphones.
Yeah.
Like I said, as usual, guys, I'm Mike.
I'm Pat,
and this has been another weird, hairy, and sweaty episode of the Horror Junkies Podcast. I think we got it that time.
Thank God.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Deadpool, 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. You got it. Stay weird. See you next week.
Snoochie boochies.